Hello, everyone. Welcome to a very special Giving Games a Chance. It's very special in that we didn't announce this in advance, and we have gone live to do this live yet again. We have a few different games today. We're going to start with Contra Operation Galuga. After that, checking out the Felix the Cat. That's the full title on PS4. /5. And then the Grandia HD Collection. I feel like there's, like, you should have put a word at the end of Felix the Cat.
Yeah, you should have put anything. Collection, compilation.
Duo?
Cat.
It's Felix the Cat?
Yes.
Hey, you know what? Then at least we would know which one we were talking about. Thank you, VRC6, for the sub. It is worth noting for every game today, we are giant shills. So we're just going to go ahead and push this one in advance.
Game code provided by
Each of the publishers. So for the first one, we're going with Konami, because it is, of course, as I just said, Contra Operation Galuga, which abbreviates to Contra OG. Bob, are you ready to be an OG Contra?
I wondered why they chose such a weird set of words.
It's Galuga Island. That's where they are. And this is the operation on Galuga Island. So let me take 1 second to be like, you know, there's a story mode, an arcade mode, and a challenge mode. There's a perk shop where you buy abilities using the credits you get from performing well in levels.
Ooh.
With unlockable characters and abilities and things. I have beaten this game. Bob, how much did you play?
I played the first level because that was what the demo was.
Okay. So outside of that, you haven't seen all that much. I think you watched me play the second level as we checked out some of the alternative music
Yes.
that they offer. So we're gonna, yes, everyone's favorite Contra character, Galuga Mesh. We're gonna go ahead and show off the story because I feel like that's more of where the budget goes into for why this is, and brace yourselves if you did not know, a $40 Contra game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can join in. I'm gonna be Bill Reiser because that's the correct choice. You could be Lance Bean.
But I want to. Who doesn't want to be Rambo?
This dude's beans. So these are the perks. As I said, you get them by doing well. Excuse me?
That's weird.
Why are you operating my menu?
I wondered why it stopped working when I got to the bottom of it. There's sort of weird problems with this game.
So I just came from the last Seahorse, who is also checking this game out. You unselected me. We're going through something right now, Chad. If you could, you know, maybe just wait a second to the welcome to New York sound. I was watching Seahorse play the PC version where the controls broke per level. I was like, man, that PC version's pretty boring. We're playing on PS5.
It's two people. They never considered someone to play Contra like this.
What? So where? Okay, now but you're also still.
Why
are we battling for supremacy on the first menu in the game?
You were right to do it.
No, he wasn't. Don't tell him that.
I now can't do anything.
Oh my God, can I select? No, no one can.
No, it's over. Can you even back out? Because I can't back up for you anymore.
I can. I'll just leave. Let's try this one more time.
I won't make the foolish mistake of going to the bottom of the menu.
Now you.
That made it lose its mind.
Yeah,
I tried to scroll one more below.
Scrolling it?
I went down one more. I was like, it's over. I can't. All right.
Yeah, so these are things you would. It feels almost silly talking about this game now that it's fucked up so massively in the first 10 minutes of the premiere. Oh my God. In this game, you play the levels and they give you credits. You can spend the credits to buy perks from the shops, which are abilities and characters and little things to help you get through the game. You know, kind of like in a shmup. Where you play it and you get better at it, but you also get more credits for your next attempt, like Galuga and countless others. It's sort of that same vibe. So here's our cutscene. Here's our intro.
Thank you, Lucha Ace, for the sub.
These motherfuckers hate cutscenes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nocturne, for the donation. This is going to be a giant cutscene, so I understand not waiting.
Wow.
We get one more shot.
Logging EMTZ coordinates.
Man,
5 minutes.
we sure waited a while.
Now. Let's review the mission details. As you know, a terrorist group called Red Falcon has been carrying out limited strikes around the globe. We've confirmed reports they've set up shop on the main island of Galuga, following the meteor event earlier this year. The Federation immediately dispatched the GX Army, as they were in the vicinity for military exercises.
I don't know. Bob, do you think this looks like Cameo? Or at least did in the last part of this cutscene? I feel like Cameo both looked lower rent and also looked fancier.
It doesn't have enough weird effects going on to make me think Cameo. Because
we
that
should
was
put
like
a fur shader on his bicep.
Yeah, exactly.
That way you know he's hairy and ripped, you know. As you know.
And nothing looks shiny
making
enough.
Headway until 3 days ago, when we lost contact.
You're kidding. Gen 10 is the strongest unit in the Federation Army. No way some fringe upstarts took him out.
That's a pretty rough talking animation.
It's okay,
While
Steve
it's still
Bloom.
unconfirmed,
I don't need to look at his face.
Yeah, don't look at the face.
Apparently
Just
the Red
listen to the
Falcon are
Steve
more
Bloom
powerful
voice
than
and
we
be like,
realized.
hell yeah.
Speaking of which, our science division has some troubling intel of their own. Dr. Drake.
The Federation's interstellar satellite network detected a gravity anomaly. Something on Earth emitting gravity waves strong enough to circle the planet. Their source coordinates.
Wait, our
align
scientist is a
squarely with the
terrorist?
Galuga archipelago.
This gives us reason to suspect the Red
You know,
Falcon
now
are
that I'm looking at
developing a
this,
gravity
just the 3D model part, I'm like, all right, they did make that Advance Wars game.
Yeah, they did.
Kind of looks similar in
A little bit.
a little bit.
Gravity weapons. The Federation banned them decades ago.
That's right, Lance. We can't risk destructive power of that
Man, wait for
magnitude
it.
falling into the
Really
wrong
should
hands.
make 3D characters.
I am struggling to think of a time I liked it, and I'm coming up blank. I feel bad.
My weapons division at Henriksen Industries confirms those readings are consistent with the components of a gravity bomb. Even just storing that thing improperly could cause tectonic shifts, climate disturbances, or worst case, a potential black hole.
Bill, Lance, given the situation, I think it's clear why the Federation enlisted our EMC Contra unit. Your primary
There's no
objective
autoplay.
is to engage Red
You know
Falcon
how a lot of
forces,
games
most-
have
confirm
the
source
hit
of those
triangle, and I'll
gravity
just
waves,
auto scroll it
and
whenever.
disarm
Right.
it.
Just keep going, but not this one.
So I have to do my best to not read the text in advance, even though it all appears in advance, and then enjoy the delivery of them. But then I have to be alert enough to hit the button
all possible,
so I can hear
locate
more
the
of the
GX
delivery.
Army and report
Which sounds
back
like a
with
really
current
spoiled
status.
sort of complaint, but this is a $40 video game.
Right, and that's a
There's
feature
Red
that's
Falcon
in.
stronghold not
Been in
far
things
from
for
Contra.
everything,
Things.
forever
Infiltrate
now.
the base
Yeah.
and
Hey,
apprehend
Masumi,
their
how's it
lieutenant.
going?
His field intel will help determine our next move.
A remote hideout, missing super soldiers, and a doomsday weapon.
I really hope you don't hijack me in the middle of gameplay.
Hell of a Friday.
Okay, we got to the gameplay.
Yeah.
Play a Contra sound.
Time to introduce ourselves.
Hell yeah, brother.
So this is it. You're looking at it. There is 360-degree aiming if you have in it. I thought you disappeared.
Yeah, that's fair.
You crouch so fast.
You crouch so fast that it looks like it disappeared.
How
If
are
you
you
only
doing
if you
that in-
shoot. If you shoot and crouch, it does that.
Oh.
Otherwise, they heavily in animation.
I was like, how the hell did you do that? What the fuck? I was fucking losing it. But yeah, you can actually, weirdly enough, in the menus, change it to only do the
The
8
direction.
gate. But if you do it on the stick, you'll get the full 360. I actually really like how weird that looks.
Yeah, I
with
always
your upper
enjoy
body.
having a full 300 degrees of control in a game like this.
Oh yeah, yeah. And the cool thing is, if you hold it before you jump, you can just like aim, but not move.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So if
Take
you
a
just
moment to
hold the
practice
aim
movement,
precisely
jumping,
button,
and shoot it.
which of course can be really helpful for bosses.
Doyle
That
tells
makes
me all
sense.
Contras can jump a second
I don't know
time
what
in
your
midair
controls
or
look
dash
like because I have set
horizontally.
controls for me, but
Simply
R1
incredible.
dashes for me.
That's on triangle for me.
Okay, yeah, their default controls suck.
Yeah.
Just really bad. I don't know what happened there. We currently have a thing where one of the perks I bought just automatically gives us the level 2 upgrade of any gun power-up we pick up.
Oh.
So we will be skipping the baby modes of these guns. And unfortunately, I suppose since we're doing a video to show off exactly what's going on here, I'm gonna show off the ability to blow up your gun to get a, quote, cool effect.
That was one of my favorite things from the demo.
It's a neat concept. I just never really want to do it unless I have to. You know, I have like 2 guns and I can't carry 3.
Right. I mean, I feel like that's a situation that frequently comes up in Contra of like, oh, another weapon's dropped, and I don't know.
You could get another machine gun.
Ooh. Thank you.
Oh, it even forced you to upgrade. It didn't even let you put it in your spare slot. What the hell? Anyways, you can get that. No, it doesn't, because you can equip too.
Right, but if I didn't have a level 2.
But you have the perk that gives you a level 2.
But I took a hit, so it probably took that away.
It's all 3 by my count.
Yeah, that shot is really fucking excessive at level 2. It actually is a gravity well, so it will suck in like anything the enemies shoot at us.
Oh wow! Ow, not that.
Not grenades though. Bob, I died. I'm gone forever. Oh shit!
R1, yeah, R1 switches the gun for me. All right.
This Silvermane. This is the story mode. We have to have a bunch of dialogue. That's how else would it be a story? Okay, a bunch of shit just occurred.
Unclear exactly how that happened.
Well, you picked it up and it shot out of your ass, and then we started trading power-ups through our rectus. This is real fucking terrible. One feature I like in this sort of shooter, whatever you would call it, like a platform shooter,
yeah,
is when you can hold a button to always lock and aim, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I want to aim up and then hold like L2, and he'll just always aim that way, right?
Yeah.
What?
I accidentally used my super.
Oh, okay. I was like, you did that, right? Because that shouldn't be there. One of the other abilities I've gotten through the perk shop, you know what, I'm taking that, is my dash can give me iframes.
Ooh.
Which is, you know, pretty good.
Yeah.
I should have known
Get him.
arrived when the entire jungle caught.
Or I guess he's a plot thing.
Yeah, that's clearly some guy from Vanquish.
What brings you to this island getaway?
We're here to save your ass.
Oh, well, well. If it's not the GX Army's mascot. Hey, Stan.
If the EMC was going to stick its nose in this operation, they could have at least have sent a small army.
Your lucky day then. They sent 2.
Yeah, honestly, I had no problem with the story in the story mode outside of level 2, which you guys will see when we get there. Because that's the sort of, we put story in this, and it's kind of hampering a little bit the playability of it. That it frustrates the piss out of me when games do it.
Oh,
yeah, this I don't mind. They're just talking a bunch. And as people pointed out, you can adjust the volume individually.
You can.
You can literally come in here and just hit audio and then just tell it, please, off.
Wow, they don't even, there's no adjustments, just off and on.
Roger that.
So they understand. You know what?
I need that level 2 spread shot.
Oh, okay. Now, see, the funny thing here is if I picked it up, because of the specific ideas they have in this game, I would have spat out the level 2 and had my own level 2. Because, we could have basically passed it back and forth until we leveled it up all the way. Both of them.
That is weird.
It is some weird meta game we're playing here.
Time to shoot the bouncy ball.
I'm gonna shoot a bunch of this, and then we won't be able to see anything. But hopefully, it would absorb anything that would kill us. Oh, that was cake. You gonna pick up that laser?
I tried.
I saw that. You moved like 1 inch really fast. Is that a probotector? There are probotectors in this. I'm not sure if his model is exact to theirs.
He could be a big probotector.
We clear to proceed, Commander?
Probotector parentheses big.
Yes.
Falcon is obviously on alert, but we haven't seen anything unexpected.
Apologies, Commander. We should discuss the chopper attack.
It's really weird that this is a $40 Contra game because...
Yeah, wasn't Hardcore Uprising like 20 bucks at most and looked gorgeous?
It was, and like, not even just comparing this to that, which is a rough comparison for this to hold up to.
Whatever.
But thinking about the most recent one they did, what is it, Rogue Core or something? That one
I think Rogue Core Ops or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it had too many words.
It did have too many words. That was like 30 or something. So they clearly think Contra is a really premium brand
they
that they
even
need
put that
to
one
charge.
on disc and like put it on
Yeah,
store.
it was on cartridge because Switch.
What exactly does
Rogue
this
Core,
mean?
okay. That was correct. That was 2019, so I think about 4.5 years ago. I think that was later in the year.
It means we have a good opener when we find
Because we had enough time to see it at cons and
are.
like press conferences and stuff and worry.
Resume the mission. Locate Red Falcon's lieutenant for questioning.
We'll update when we know more. Over and out.
It's so weird that we were talking about this the other day, but it feels like Contra they keep making them. They never stopped. Even when the rest of Konami just basically was like, we're done.
Spoilers for what characters you might unlock in this game. Because some of these may have popped up at the very end, but yeah, that's a probotector.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the guy from the Genesis game.
Brad Fang is so cool. That's what they told me when I watched that Vampire Survivors trailer. I had no idea who Brad Fang was.
And he's a cool guy. You can also unlock retro soundtracks through this at the bottom. The cool thing is they auto-unlock if you have these collections on your system. So if I had the Arcade Classics, I think it's called, Konami Arcade Classics Collection, which has Gradius on it.
Yeah.
It would give us that. If I had like a Contra collection, it would give us these, which I do I'm pretty sure I have those. I just didn't download them because I didn't care enough, because all it's going to do is play songs from those original games.
Oh, Rogue Core was also $40 at launch?
Oh, it's 40!
Yeah, that checks out.
Why doesn't PS5 support 120 frames per second? I thought it did, to be perfectly honest. It does disconnect the video signal when I boot it, so I wouldn't be surprised if it does. I didn't ask my TV, hey, is this 120? I don't even know. It could be changing the video chain to 120 and then not actually pushing out 120 frames per second.
It could be doing that.
Interestingly here, you don't have filters you can apply. You have menus on the left that are filters you would apply.
Okay.
So this is all of them. This is things you could actually buy. These are things you have bought. This is all of them for reals.
Weird. All right.
Yeah, it's a weird organizational thing. You might have noticed from the menu breaking earlier. The menus in this maybe are a fucking mess.
Yeah, I was like, that just seems completely not done. But, you know, that's pretty fitting for what's already happened.
I'm going to check real quick.
I thought it did that when you tried to boot to level 2. Like,
Bob, why would you expect that from a game that broke in the first 10 minutes of this fucking video? Okay, so you cannot... In story mode, you cannot change the music.
Okay.
We'll go and do that in arcade mode once we get past this. Anyways. Okay, Bob, do whatever you do. Don't vertically wrap your select. Wait, what happens when I do that? Nothing. Nothing breaks when I do that. Okay. You know, I have a theory.
Yeah.
Here's my theory, Bob. The reason why it broke, okay, is it couldn't figure out that I had 4. I was with you. I was there with you until the end.
What about the guy from Contra Uprising? He hates spiders.
What about Alien Soldier Man? He has a whole story he wants to tell you about why he's some weird space chicken. Or a 12-year-old kid. Alien Soldier is a fucking hell of a game. Anyways, I have one thing you do not have on that menu.
Yeah, so
I
it's
have
like
the Bill Spirit. So I think it freaked out when you didn't have enough options on it. It's so sad.
Search would go a lot faster on hover bikes. Hey, Lance? See? Sure beats walking.
These stock Fraser engines are no match for my custom rocket back home. They barely...
That was close. You almost gave me a thing.
We don't exactly have 2 weeks to break them down first.
Weekend.
So,
The entire rig
I have not played an exhaustive amount of Contra.
Right.
Like, I have not beaten every Contra. I have, weirdly enough, barely any experience with the Genesis one. That is something I'm hoping to correct at some point in my life. But this is the longest hover bike level in any Contra I've ever fucking played.
Yeah, I watched you do this the other day. It was like, that seems like it should have ended a while ago.
I'm reasonably certain this is the longest level in this game.
This is insane.
At over 11 minutes.
What? Why, though?
When you find out, let me know. I do appreciate that by default we just have double jumping. So this would be the thing I was talking about.
Who the hell are you? Talk fast, soldier.
Name is Bradley. I'm just a merc, you know? Signed up for some easy money, but these guys are terrorists, man. The other guys were brainwashed or something. They're like freaking zombies.
What about you?
I guess I'm different. They locked me up for some weird experiments. That's why I'm getting out. Now. So how about it? Can you get me off this island?
Did these weird experiments make you into a werewolf? Possibly give you the name Brad?
One moment. Let me look closely. He doesn't... He looks a little werewolf core, but I don't know that he's a werewolf yet.
I gotta get out of here.
People are saying that's Ichiban's voice actor from Like a Dragon.
Oh no!
Oh no!
See? Thanks for the help, but I gotta get out of here.
Well, good luck, Bradley.
So anyway, we can go back to a sort of normal level.
Yeah, that was longer than it should have been.
Yeah, I just... Like, I'm all for, like, integrating some storytelling into your 2D platformer shooter. I've definitely played games that have done that.
Right.
I feel like that was a pretty rotten way to do it, though. Which, I mean, I feel like a lot of people, like, because I've seen other people stream this game and everyone was flabbergasted by the price. I feel like people would be a lot more forgiving on this if it weren't $40.
Right,
And I don't understand why these Contra games keep coming in at these higher prices when they aren't, like, extremely premium enough to justify it.
Right, and it's not like you're paying some extra thing for a license.
Like,
you own Contra. It's not. This
Konami,
isn't like
you aren't
license.
playing an IP holder.
Right.
This is your IP. You just paid a developer to make it. That's normal.
Yeah.
You know, conceptually, you should be making these yourselves.
Oh, okay, homemade.
Oh yeah, that thing's the level 2. That's really good because it actually pierces through the enemies in the first rip.
Oh god.
Don't worry, my giant purple shots will absorb all of his missiles. That's not a missile.
Oh, that
cool.
gave me a
You
shield.
did
Right where I was. Yes, sir. I won't be long. Your little joyride ends here.
I like it when they come to us.
that was really bad timing on that weapon drop. Ow. I did not notice that because your bike was over there.
I didn't notice it because it was hitting me.
Look at this guy.
Ow, what was that?
Looks like a dead end.
Oh, shit.
Surely you're supposed to jump over it there. I screwed myself by jumping here.
Oh, I lost the level 2 of this because, of course, your weapons downgrade when you take a hit.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. That would have been really good for absorbing those shots. Actually, I think those shots specifically are non-absorbable.
Place like this has to have a data center or something, right?
Thank you.
Oh no.
It's okay, Bob. You're protecting us, and my laser's killing everything else. Or you dropped it,
Oh,
and then
no.
my laser's...
Man, wow, that thing. Okay.
I feel like maybe Maybe the hover bike's magnifying some gameplay decisions here in a way that's... Oh, that's a cool wall there, Bob. Why did you...
I hit the wrong button. I don't know.
I see. Well, I enjoy your spread shot.
Spread shots is always good. I can shoot out a bouncy ball.
Oh god, I accidentally got hit with the laser shot as soon as I picked it up.
No.
That's so unfortunate. You know what? Sure. I'll take a level 2 flamethrower. That's usually pretty strong stuff. I'll even hide behind your really cool flamethrower wall. But yeah, where I'm coming in at with this game and Contra in general is I don't expect you to be better than Hardcore Uprising. That's virtually impossible.
Right.
I want you to make me feel like either you're a budget neat idea for a Contra, like you have ideas they're super neat, or you're trying to outdo the PS2 Neo Contra. Because Neo Contra is stellar. Like that game is unbelievably goated with the sauce.
Miss anything?
I miss Mr. Bean. This isn't hitting either for me, and the storytelling, while cute, isn't, you know, compelling enough.
Big monster, huh? Wait, is that thing the Red Falcon Lieutenant?
For what it's worth, this is definitely the data center.
Perfect.
We should watch out for that.
This was interesting me decent bit in level 1, but this level's doing nothing for me. I don't know why level 2 of all things
is a hover bike that lasts 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Buy weapon shot.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we're good. Yeah, I do think following up level 1 with the worst level of the game is a choice.
Right.
They may just not know.
I don't know how you can make this not know. Like, you're locking the characters into his constant movement. That's almost never fun.
Thank you, Chris LaForte, for the sub. 46, Jesus, 46 at sub tier 3?
Good lord.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Jesus. Okay, so maybe that wasn't 11 plus minutes. Let's see. That was only 7 this time. That's good. Admittedly, we had 2 people with the power-up that lets us max out our weapons when we pick them up. So that helps a little bit.
Riser to HQ, do you copy? Little update. The lieutenant turned into some kind of monster.
We're here, Major. Sounds like Red Falcon is using biological weapons technology.
On the positive side, we located their data hub, and Lance is hacking it now.
That's generous phrasing. If anyone at HQ has suggestions, I'm not above asking for.
Looks like you're in. We'll begin analyzing the data.
Man, remember when Neo Contra had that cool, like, samurai
There's
black dude? Where's he?
Location.
Yeah, remember when
Just
Neo
past
Contra
the
had
local
really
village.
funny and cool cutscenes going in and out of levels? Like, you know, them busting out of the billboard?
Yes.
That was unbelievably funny.
This
What
data
if instead we
suggests it's a
ended up
laboratory.
and started every level with just a bunch of people
best shot
talking?
Information regarding those gravity waves.
Village? Can't still be civilians there, right?
Officially, they evacuated after the meteor shower, but we already know that report is less than accurate.
Don't love the sound of this.
I unfortunately did not play Contra 4, which was also made by WayForward on the DS of all things. Did
Right.
you ever play it?
No.
Okay.
Everyone said it was really good. and
That's what I heard
Accessing
too, and
security
I could
footage
see
of an
why
unknown
that
operative.
might work.
You
Right,
boys
I just
aren't
looked at it
alone.
and didn't like the look
We'll
of
be
it, but,
careful.
you know.
I actually don't remember what it
Regardless,
looked like. I just
we'll head
noticed
for
how
that
they use the
village and let
vertical
you know if
screens,
we
kind of
find
like.
anything out of the ordinary.
For people who don't know, the arcade cabinet for the original Contra is actually vertically oriented. So when you do the climbing levels in the original Contra, you could see more above you, which made that work in a very different vibe. It is very good. Oh, cool.
Did you play Spider-Saurus? No, I did not play Spider-Saurus.
Spider Swords.
We'll unlock those extra characters. I almost went down to me. That would have been dangerous.
I don't even know what it would have done to you at this point.
Right?
Yeah, I feel like
It's that
for
time.
me, there's a strong, like, all the cards on the table right now my first Contra is maybe the Contra 3 on Super Nintendo. That's my first one. The first one I really put time into, weirdly enough, is the PS1 Contra, and I can't remember the name of that one. And then, you know, I was later on going back and playing the older Contras more. I think there's a really strong appeal, like any Contra fan would agree, to the original Contra that's often missed in Contra games that come later. And this is no exception. Even when it's directly remaking levels. Like when it's very one-to-one at moments and with boss designs and things. There's a good chance I would have tried harder to beat Contra 3 if not for the Mode 7 levels. Have you seen those? Do you know?
I know that
top down?
Yeah, top down.
And
I don't
to
know.
turn, you rotate the map underneath your character.
Okay, that's rough.
It's something, and I'm sure someone fucking loved the shit out of it when that game came out. Hell yeah, 2 homing missiles. Level 2. Yeah, Shattered Soldier's the first PS2 one. Neo Contra's the second PS2 one. I thought Shattered Soldier was okay. It's better than the PS1 game, as far as I can remember anyway. And Neo Contra is like really actually quite good, which is amazing. It's not easy to make a good 3D version of a 2D game, even when your 3D game still controls like a 2D game.
Right.
So, you know what? I feel like everyone got... I should just drop out and see if the game breaks.
Yeah, right?
Everyone got a vibe for how this is going over here. The fact it rapidly selects the last 2 options at the bottom when that fades in.
Weird.
And it does it every time you go to this menu is just like bugging me out. Anyways, we're gonna play as some of the other characters we've unlocked. Look at this, up to 4 players. This is where I insert the game sack joke. If only I had 3 friends.
Oh man, is her last name Galuga? Or is that where she's from? Because I don't think that these guys' last name are like Lance being Contra.
She is a Galuga in that she's from Galuga. That is as much as I'll explain it. I would hate to spoil anything.
She looks vaguely like they were trying to make her like that Capcom girl character that was in the Alien vs. Predator game.
How am I supposed to remember that?
It was the beat 'em up.
Oh, it's the beat 'em up. Oh my god.
Vaguely, not exactly. I'm gonna scroll down. Okay, it didn't break.
Oh, thank God. I guess I'll play as you know, not GXRE Stanley Ironside, but in fact the Probotector.
Which Probotector?
I guess boy coded. I guess that's what light blue and baby pink are supposed to. Baby blue and baby pink are supposed to tell me here. Are these babies operating these mechs?
Only Stanley and Island Girl are new. Oh, so even this character.
Lucia's recurring
From which one? The Shattered Soldier? What?
Shattered Soldiers. Yeah. Okay. Baby Command. So I selected my Castlevania music.
Oh, great. Does she have any? Oh, what? Instead of a dash, she shoots a grapple hook.
Yeah, I heard that the other characters have other abilities. Unfortunately, the Probotector seems to just have the standard dash.
I could have sworn there was a way to add more stuff for Protectors. Because when I played the demo, let me try some of their weird moves. So one of them could do a hover.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, we could check out the perk shop after this level.
Yeah, I bet a lot of them are like specialty perks.
Now, a reminder, to play this music, if you don't have the Castlevania collection, you have to pay $5,000. That's fine. You can have the machine gun level too. You can have it. Sure. It's really good. I figured I would feel bad if I took this pet shot and that. 5,000 points in the perk shop is actually quite a lot. You know, we're getting like 200 and some change from each of these levels.
Jeez.
Right, so loop the game 1.5 times to play Castlevania music. I'm a little bummed out too, because once again, $40 game. But they don't have like new arrangements of Castlevania songs, and I really love getting new arrangements of Castlevania songs.
They don't even. It seems all of these from like the first
one. It's 1 through 3.
It's 1 through 3.
Yeah, because they do Castlevania 1 for boss music, Castlevania 2, and Castlevania 3 for other things. Yeah,
that. Like, I understand not making new compilations, but not even including more variety of tracks seems ridiculous.
To me, if you're doing a $40 game, countless Konami games of the past have been like, oh, here's a new version of Castlevania song here.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be appreciated, obviously.
Yeah.
As long as it's not like the one they used for that V-Rising commercial.
I still haven't watched that, so I have no opinion on this. For anyone who missed the beginning of this stream /VOD, this game code was provided by Konami, which I very much appreciate, because money's tight, and I definitely was interested in this game, but $40 is a decent chunk of cash.
Fraser Enterprises Class 2 surveillance unit.
I don't even get a double jump.
Should you zoom in that far? Oh. What'd you say?
I don't get a double jump as this character.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, it's playing Castlevania 2 music. Welcome to the Hell House, Bob. I thought it was gonna play a different song.
That'd been cool.
Can't wait for this game to go on sale 30% off every 6 months forever, but never drop in price. Yeah, it does strike you as one of those, right? Oh, good job, Bob.
Right.
Fucking nailed that.
Oh well.
You wanted 2 of those,
yeah,
right?
of course I want 2 of these. I can use.
I mean, you're not wrong to want that. Oh, hey.
Oh, it's with music.
It's a good song.
How you just the smoke cleared and you were dead?
I know, you crouched so fast. It's good though. I appreciate a game that's not interested in like, well, we need to make sure there's a smooth animation
right
to you dodging a bullet. And I'm like, no, you need to make sure I dodge a bullet.
I was like, what did we die here?
In story mode, they have a line of dialogue to clue you in.
Right. Right, I don't have double jump. That went really bad.
I was like, what was he trying to do? It was basically the meme. It was unclear what he was trying to do.
Yeah, and I also, my grapple hook goes straight up. You can't
angle it any other way. No!
No! What's this? Oh, this is cool. Oh, no!
Oh, you have a charge shot mechanic?
For this gun.
For spread.
Why is that?
That's interesting.
This is... yeah, labeled S, like spread.
Yeah, you picked up spread.
But that's not... Obviously, this is not spread.
That's pretty sick, though. Maybe the S stands for sick.
I was like, is it a shotgun for her? No. That's crazy.
Oh.
If she had different weapons like this for every gun, that'd be incredible.
Yeah, now I'm just wondering if other characters have some of that.
Right.
Good fucking luck. Oh, you did it. Good job.
Oh, God. I'm stuck. Okay.
So you're like a pseudo-biotic commando.
A little bit. But I go straight up instead of angled.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, you can do that, yeah.
Up. Yeah.
Man, it's kind of hard to cross that with... Oh, now it's just on a time thing now that we've touched it all. Okay, I can deal with that.
I was really hoping I could cling to the ceiling here. I could not.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Oh, no!
Yeah, I feel like... Oh, no! Of all things, that just makes me go, man, we should play Hardcore Uprising.
Yeah.
Why is that not a thing I'm doing right now?
I'm so confused that she has one cool alternate weapon. Ah!
Oh, no!
I wasn't ready for his dive kicks.
I got a little bit of a situation over here.
Where did you use your grapple hook?
Oh. Yeah, also it's like the MIDI's really quiet.
Uh-huh.
What if we both just shot a bunch of homing missiles? Oh, you died. Wow.
So I guess I wouldn't shoot homing missiles.
See, and I can just use that perk I bought, pick up the same shot type twice, and it'll just upgrade it. Like I'll pick up a thing, drop it, the one in my inventory that's level 1, then I'll pick it up again. I thought this was gonna lead to like a Contra running into the background level.
Fair.
You would expect that.
The demo, I feel like, puts this at the end of level 1.
What?
Yeah, I did it, like, it does the whole climbing thing. So you skip the motorbike level, and they in the big first half of this level, and lets you do this, which is kind of crazy. The demo would be that different.
I like that we both ended up with shots that can't be blocked by his pincers.
Right.
He's probably pretty fucking pissed about that.
I feel like he's about to do something. Okay. I thought that the level 1 felt really short, and that's why they literally like attached it to this.
That's pretty weird.
Which is crazy. It made it feel like, oh man, these levels are going to be really long and cool.
Oh. Oh, okay. Beat it without dying. Okay. Wow, that was 19 minutes. Oh, that's a long ass level.
Yeah. At least it wasn't on motorbikes, so it didn't feel it.
Yeah, I think Hardcore Uprising is on back compat, right?
I don't think so.
I thought
maybe.
It was. Oh, another Castlevania song.
Change in strategy.
I need to know.
Yeah.
Okay, it is on back compat, yeah.
Wow.
You want to probably upscale that if you have a digital upscaler? Because the Xbox 360 does a hideous job of upscaling 720p games. Let's see. What is okay? Adds limited invulnerability during grapple. That would have been nice for you.
That would have been nice, yeah.
That's Stanley. What about the Probotectors? Enables the grapple ability. Wait a second. I fucking said. Oh, there you go.
There it is.
I'll go ahead and buy that.
What's the other girl have? The Galuga girl. All right.
There she is. Okay, it moved because I bought a thing.
Increase slide distance.
Sure, we can do that, and you can play as her.
Sure.
We're never going to see you, Brad.
No, I'm sorry,
You're
Brad.
8,000 points.
That's a lot of points, Brad.
It's an absurd amount of
Brad,
points.
come on.
Something makes me think they were planning this to have microtransactions in it. That is such a high price.
Right.
I would have to loop the game like 2 to 3 times for Brad.
Well, it's so good. You, of course, want to do it. Is there a hard mode?
Brad looks cool as shit. I want to play as Brad. There's not a hard mode that I know of, but there's these challenges.
Okay,
I don't know what those do for you on a...
Like maybe they get you some extra points.
Let's get some retro OST going on. Okay, reach the goal. I'll lose if the timer runs out or I receive damage. Par time's 35 seconds.
Oh.
Let's attack aggressively.
He said
the thing. I chose retro OST because I did in fact download, or did I buy it? I can't remember if I downloaded the collection on your PS5, which is what we're playing on, or if I actually bought this using the points.
Right. Oh, they gave Brad enemy step. That's funny.
That's deranged.
Yeah, right?
Man, that sounds cool as hell. I wish I could play as him now because I beat the game, and the end of the game is like, oh shit, Brad.
What?
I'm not going to clarify any more because you would not believe how they have that moment. That was not fast enough.
No, you weren't. Yeah, you got to be dashing everywhere.
Always be dashing ABDs.
Oh, Roth had these trials.
That's cool. 4 sounds awesome. I really need to try 4 someday. Like, really, really.
Mm-hmm. Too bad it's only on the DS.
Yeah, that's a fucking sentence that's timeless. Just, you know how many times I would have... How many more times I would have played through Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, and Order of Ecclesia if they were just on a console? My God.
Right?
What I'm trying to say is the 8 or so times I've done it is simply not enough.
No, obviously
nowhere
not.
near. Nowhere near. I wish they gave me a slightly stronger gun so me aiming directly at a dude could kill them faster if they're a threat. Because some of these guys are a threat.
Yeah, mainly that one.
Man, yeah, I need to stop using the D-pad because, you know, you want to have the nuanced aiming that's available.
Yeah, through the
analog stick, yeah. Because see how I'm able to hit a lot more of them now? Because, you know, I can aim slightly off from the horizon.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out that's really essential when the playfield is 16:9 instead of only 4:3. Turns out a directly diagonal shot is a lot more effective at a 4:3 field than it is at a widescreen field. That was risky. Okay, I hit jump, but we'll ignore that. I'm gonna beat one challenge. Just one. No more, no
watching this dash and getting angry.
Yeah, it's I'm not loving it. There's a lot of elements of this dash that are frustrating when you're trying to rush, like I am.
Right.
When you're trying to rush aggressively.
The screen and force could stand to be bigger. It feels that half the DS is blank.
Yeah, because it's, you know, 2 3x2 screens or whatever it is. What?
I looked up for 1 second.
The bullet hit the ground beneath me, which caused it to do a I hit a thing animation, and that gave it an extra-sized hurt box to hit me.
Come on.
That was fucking insane. I didn't know that was oh boy.
You feel the PS4 version of the Symphony of Night / Rondro Flood are worth $4?
Yeah.
Yeah, $4. Yeah.
Just
sure.
for convenience alone, but
Right.
like, you know, it's cool to have access to the alt dub, even if it's, you know, not your thing.
Right.
I literally stopped one jump, like an inch shy of that on my first run.
300 credits.
Well, there you go. I guess you need to be grinding challenges because they certainly have enough. What do you need me to... Oh, I have to clear all the pre-existing ones before I can do that. But they got a decent chunk. Let's do one more. Let's see. Okay, that was speedrun 1. This is obstacle course. All I'm worried about is receiving damage. That's all I have to do. It's 25 seconds. This will be easy. I'm going to make $1 million. This is the same part of the level.
Oh my god.
Well, not exactly the same part. Did they put different enemy placements, but it's the same frame? Oh my god. That's neat.
Yeah,
That's neat.
Yeah, I could see this being a like if I were into Contra, I'd like this sort of thing for sure.
I like Contra. I just, you know, maybe the normal mode of playing Contra should have a good payout. I thought that thing under the water was an enemy, but I think it's just a really bizarre screen space reflection based on the dot. Yeah, that's almost the sound it makes when I die.
Right?
Honk aggressively. Yeah, I think my only problem is just yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah,
Oh,
I also
boy.
thought the thing next to it was a wall, but no, that was also some weird just bad art.
Bob, it's called cutting-edge graphics technology. It's not called bad art. We don't call things bad art here.
And no, when it's literally art that's supposed to make you understand something and it's doing it wrong.
I wonder if they're all gonna pay out 300.
Yeah, I didn't see
once
a thing
again,
that said like how much
no, it
they
doesn't,
were.
which is bizarre.
Yeah, like that's my motivation. I want to know.
Right. I need to put up with this for a reason other than I think this is cool. You know, when you put currency on the line. Elsewise, you know, the idea is you put up with it because you think it's cool.
Getting general consensus here is wait for it to go on sale or something.
Yeah, I think that's every person who's played this takeaway.
Yeah, there's this game.
We need
really
to know.
obviously shouldn't be more than $20.
I would tolerate 25. I would give a look at 30. 40 is when I really just go, come on, what are we doing here?
You live like this?
Uh-oh. I did a double jump before that dash. I can't imagine, and like, I don't think this is how people should view new entries and things, generally speaking. But I can't imagine this placing very high in the grand pantheon of Contra as another thing, you know?
At least, you know, it seems fine, unlike the last Contra.
Right, the last one was literally, okay, you're battling it out with the PS1 game.
Right, like,
and probably a Game Boy game. I haven't played those too much. I don't know just how rough those could be. I think I made it.
Yeah, 100.
Is that because of how fast I did it? Or it's just, yeah, I didn't get a gold. I got a gold here. Even though I only did it 1 second faster. Oh boy, that's not balanced right. You didn't balance that right at all. If I took any longer, I might have failed. Like, when I hit 35 seconds, I might be at 0 in that.
Right.
So you don't have room for a silver and bronze trophy here. You literally gave me a gold because I made it exactly in that time. That's not how trophy tiers and completion levels and things that give you more... There are some ideas here that maybe aren't ironed out. Anyways, that's that. We should check out Lucia and the other Probotector real quick. And listen to some more Contra music.
Not Lucia, Ariana.
Right, because you already played as Lucia.
Yes.
Did the whole screen just...
Yes.
Oh, it's supposed to be cool.
Yeah, of course. You couldn't tell? That was cool.
No, I knew. I was just checking if you did. This looks like great value Bionic Commando rearmed level quality. Yeah, it's weird because I think that looked a lot better.
Yeah, that's in a lot of ways that visually looked better. Oh, I get the look at the slide. Oh, that's the dead alien? Okay. Yeah.
Look at that. That's cool. Kind of already have that going. It is really interesting that I keep... One, we can continue in arcade mode.
Right.
Pretty interesting concept if you think about it. Yo, we're in Double Dragon 2.
Ah!
Thank God Konami doesn't own that. Time to hover aggressively. What?
If I slide in air, she like rolls to the ground diagonally and slides on the ground.
Kind of like a dive kick.
Kind of.
Oh
jeez. Oh, grab that. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't quite see the ceiling up here. How's it going?
Fine.
You doing good? You rapping good?
Oh wow. So that's her.
Oh my
chaser.
God, that's really different.
Yeah,
that's really different.
I wish
that's
that
cool as hell. Denoted that certain characters get really different versions of.
Right, and gave me any indication before I grabbed it even.
I suppose in story mode.
They might.
I was just gonna say I should have tried that character out when I unlocked them.
Oh, this is from. Okay, no, that's just homing. Okay. Yeah, that's normal.
There is one mechanic we haven't shown off yet. It's a really basic one. But instead of showing that off, I'm gonna explode my gun with the laser and it pulls.
I think that makes it slow now. I think everything else is slow.
Oh, everything else is in slow-mo, but there was nothing else.
Right. Yeah, I used that during the demo. I was like,
and it's already gone. Oh, boy. Thank you, Glassgrot, for the sub. Please enjoy the power of Sadkaria. Yay! Spread shot. It feels weird to me that Ariana has these alternative shot types, but the Probotectors get jack shit.
That is pretty weird. I guess they're like
a neat idea, though.
With the Probotector, they are just literally
what Contra was in Europe. Yeah.
Right. So I guess it makes sense in a way that they would be identical.
Kind of, if you're European.
Right.
Well, here's what you do. You make a region switch, okay? And you make the Probotectors use the normal Contra weapons in Europe. And Lance and Bill use weird weapons. That would be fucking sick. I would laugh so hard at that. They need like you know, because maybe region codes are a little hard to do nowadays with you know, worldwide publishing and all that. Maybe, just maybe, instead they should have like a quiz when you boot the game, like it's a DOS game and it's the DRM and it's gonna ask you something about fucking England. Oh right, this enemy. It's now underneath. You have a really great weapon for this, dude.
Yeah.
It is what I used the first time. I am jealous that I still do not have it. Do not still have it. I wish my shock type was alive and not dead.
Oh, Jesus!
How's it hanging?
Fine. I'm gonna shoot the rubber ball at him and see how that goes.
Sorry, Bob. This isn't Mega Man 11. Oh. Right. We're still going. Okay. Should go into hardcore after this and try out Brownie just to see the energy Konami brought to the Genesis. Oh, yeah, no, I'm aware that game whips. It's been one of those things where it's like we should make a stream out of beating that after booting it for the first time ever. Maybe a different region, though. Because, you know, it has the same situation as Castlevania Bloodlines, I'm pretty sure, where it's like, and in America, kill yourself.
Oh, no. Does the laser always bounce between the eyes like this?
Level 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Just making sure that wasn't something unique to her.
No, it's really good. It was cool when there was that thing on screen for like a few seconds before it dropped into the abyss. These guys are just gonna keep going.
Yeah,
so
it seems that way.
Just keep scrolling the screen the whole time.
Get away from me.
Good luck, Bob. I wish you the best. You know, we're not taking applications at this time, but we hope you survive the apocalypse. the crane fly apocalypse.
Oh, they grab you. Okay.
No, they don't. They don't grab me. I'm a pro inspector and I'm too cool. I'm like, where am I? I flew up and then hovered off screen. Yo, listen to that song go.
Right. But yeah, I'm weirded out. They do so much to constantly be having Contra come out, but it feels like none of their other games are getting that.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't gotten anything Castlevania. We just got 2 collections.
Right?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, it'd be neat if they tried with more Castlevania stuff. I mean, a lot of people like Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth. So
right. So
obviously people would like something that is a little bit more, a little fresh, but maybe not aesthetically up to par with the old games.
Right.
I mean, once again, you know, one of the things I loved about Castlevania games when they were coming out actively is that you would get so many that had different ideas for what the game would be, you know? Like Order of Ecclesia is not like the other ones.
No.
Portrait of Ruins really different from the other ones too. How's it hanging, Bob?
Fine, dude, just spawning inside me. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Glad to hear. I'm just gonna fill the screen with missiles if that's all right with you, and hover my way downtown, walking around.
God, I found a grenade.
Ah, fuck! Well, there goes that. Well, Bob, it's time for me to show off the amazing ability in this game. Are you ready for it?
Okay.
Well, you won't live to see it, but it's good to know that you're ready. How about check this out, Bob? Okay.
Okay.
See that thing underneath the 3 pips of health? I hold my touch bar and it summons a weapon drop.
Oh.
It takes a long time to charge up, but it is helpful.
Interesting.
Sure, we'll take spread shot. I'm okay with that. I hovered just above the handhold. That was not me climbing the rail. That was me hovering 1 pixel above it. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, that's true. The Bomberman and Contra are the only ones they've been keeping alive at all.
What a choice.
I know.
Bomberman and Contra.
which Harmony of Despair was on PC or something. Yeah, even though
I don't
really
love
terrible,
that game, but I would really love it to be available.
Right, it should be available. They could even take a weird shot at trying to balance it into something that's actually enjoyable.
But some sort of really enjoyable loot drop rate.
Uh-huh.
Oh my.
This is really cool. This looks way cooler looking than the other bosses have been.
And there we go. We dropped out of arcade mode. Oh, wow. I mean, we did a lot of levels, so it makes sense. But yeah, you can just hit continue, and we'll even start from a chunk into that level.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
at least that's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. So that, that makes beating the game pretty easy. It's pretty interesting for an arcade mode to do that, though.
Right.
Very forgiving for an arcade mode in a video game. When I think of arcade modes and games that have like, oh, here's the story mode, which has things, and then there's the arcade mode. I generally think of the Hardcore Uprising split, where it's like, here's the arcade mode. Oh, you don't stand a chance. I see. And I'm like, come on, man. I'm really good in that other mode.
It would. So this is making me think of how cool it would be if the guys who did Streets of Rage 4 made a Konami game. It could be Contra, it could be Castlevania.
That'd be cool. What are they? Aren't they making?
They're
that Sega game.
People think it's Shinobi.
Yeah,
because that looks a lot like their art.
They are claiming that, and I would believe it.
And that's real cool. That's like the only one of those that they announced. I'm like, yeah, that'll be good. The rest are all worries.
It's the first 20 minutes of the stream. I look over at chat. Evil Lucario saying is on the Xbox back compat. It is now an hour into the stream. I'm looking over at chat. Evil Lucario saying it is on Xbox back compat. Apparently, Harmony of Despair is on Xbox back compat.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, gonna say if you have an upscaler, maybe use your digital upscaler because oh my god. Or just set your Xbox to 720p because I don't doubt your TV's doing a better job. Anyway, that's I feel like we're good.
Yeah,
I got to see plenty of the game. I think there's value in what is here. I think this is a neat idea. Obviously, it's broken in a few different ways. I'm going to show off a new way. This is going to spoil a little bit of the level structure and length of the game. So if anyone's concerned about that, don't pay attention to this part. Because I'm going to show you it. Yeah, it did the options selecting rapidly thing again. Anyways, I'm about to show you something on a level select menu from the beaten story mode. So anyways. Hey, Bob.
Hey.
Down, 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 down. Down. Okay.
Okay.
Up, up. Down, 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 up. For some reason, it jumps halfway up this menu. How are the menus the least done part
I don't
of this
know.
game?
Was this like sent out to some other company to make the menus?
I don't. Does Unity? Because I assume this is a Unity game. I don't actually know, but a lot of their stuff went that way at way forward.
Licenses.
Let's look into it.
Unity, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Maybe there's a bad Unity menu middleware.
Maybe
because Unreal eventually got one of those integrated and stuff, but I don't know why that's. Anyways. So ironically, that's just like Spider Source. We really slept on that one, Bob.
I guess.
We were interested. I was interested.
Didn't it first hit Apple Arcade and then eventually came to other stuff?
Is that what happened? Is that would explain it slipping under my radar?
I think it then released very quietly a year later.
So anyways, that's gonna end that part of our stream, which means we're moving on to the very hype part of the stream where yet again we have been sent a game from Limited Run Games. Bob, if you could charge your controller so we can assure that nothing bad happens during the Grandia segment. This is Felix the Cat, which is the full title of the PS4 release of this, done by Limited Run. For anyone, right, I know, that's probably the normal reaction. There's a Felix the Cat game?
But it isn't a new Felix the Cat game.
No, it is running on the Carbon engine, and it is 2, nay, 3, it's just
the Japanese version.
Felix the Cat game's now available, I believe, on PS5, PS4, Switch, Xbox,
It looks like it runs
Probably
really well.
PC.
Like, this is a nice menu.
It is a nice menu. I like this menu a lot. That may be my favorite thing about this collection. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the sound now.
Game code provided by
Limited run games. So anyways, let's get to it, Bob. Okay, so they edited to say push options, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's effort. I appreciate it. I thought it was pretty funny when this booted. It was like DreamWorks, and I'm like, huh.
I do not like his arms. They don't look right.
He's going. You think you're fucking safe? Right. Felix will get you. Oh, 1 second. We have to change the stream category to retro.
I would argue this game is public domain.
I would also push for that. Oh, don't spoil what the game is. I have to change. Okay, there we go. We're now in the Felix the Cat segment. Let's go ahead and start it. Ring, ring, ring. Felix, if you don't want to give me the bag, I'll get it from you anyway. Click.
That darn evil Dr. Light.
So that's our plot.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to quickly run through, before we play any of this video game, my shortcomings with this collection. Are you ready?
Okay.
R2 brings up your overlay. That's cool. You can have deflicker. You can put on a CRT filter that
looks great.
I looked at this and I thought of the scene in Fight Club when Brad Pitt's on the bus and there's an ad with a really buff guy and he's like, "Is that what a man looks like to you?" That's what I thought of when I saw the CRT filter. Anyways, and then you can turn the border off. That's all neat.
Good, yeah.
What if you do have a digital upscaler? Maybe you want to play like this, and then you can upscale it on your system.
Okay.
Your digital upscaler. Here's the problem. There's no like. You might notice these are perfectly square pixels. There's no mode to actually have it scale to exactly how it would do it on your CRT.
Yeah, that seems weird that there's only two.
It is
like,
a square pixel mode.
All the stuff that AM2 made has a bunch of different...
M2?
M2? Yeah.
You're talking about the former Konami, like people who do all those collections.
Yeah.
AM2 is a Sega division that made Outrun.
I thought they were both called AM2. It was super confusing.
No, M2 is the one you're thinking of, but What
yeah, they have a bunch of options like that. They have these three different screen modes for everything.
We just have.
And this has two.
So that's really unfortunate, but I haven't gotten to my least favorite thing. Okay, so I'm hitting the X button. And I'm hitting the circle button.
Okay.
So you'd think this would be set up normally. Bob, circle is jump, and X is attack. Because they mapped it with the Japanese sensibilities of A on the NES controller would obviously be circle, and B on the NES controller would obviously be X, and there is no way to fix this!
How do you make a collection where you can't adjust the controls?
So, getting past those two obvious shortcomings of a retro collection. Anyways, we got Felix the Cat. He beats up hamsters as far as I can tell.
Can you change it over?
I can No.
How do you make that mistake?
There's literally nothing on that menu.
There's literally
nothing other than these three games.
Language, credits, and then the three games.
What if I was Elgato the Felix? I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, what?
So for usability-wise, in comparison to other collections, we have this.
Oh.
So at least we have that.
That's a really fancy look to it they did too.
Yeah, no, it looks really nice, and I do think rewind features are appreciated by many people.
Right.
You know, even if you want to do the game legit, maybe there is just something at the end, and it's called Galamoth, and you're playing Kid Dracula, and you just went, fuck it. Fuck it, give me a rewind button. This sucks.
Why is his head in the clouds? Did you punch it?
I mean, he wasn't even the first one, though. The lady who's like saying my name, the lady cat.
Yeah, lady cat.
Yeah, she's saying my name, and I'm like, yeah, that's my name.
I liked Felix the Cat growing up. I don't know if I ever watched it.
So now he's a magician.
Oh, that's cool.
Or a salesman with a stand. That's his stand right there. I find it funny that he does his attack animation, Bob. Okay. and you can start moving, so then you just slide.
Right, of course.
So yeah, this is 2 Felix the Cat games, which they're pretending are 3 by having the Japanese version, which I imagine has balance differences, but I don't actually know.
Right? Why else would they include it?
There has to be a reason. Now I'm in a car, and it goes doot doot.
That's cool.
And there's a weird treant down there. I don't know how much of an enemy treants were in the Felix the Cat lore.
I mean, clearly they're the big problem.
They're fucking everywhere, and some of them are evil.
Look at these regular trees. Even they are looking
These are
at
clearly also treants. They have just calmed down.
Right.
It's the other ones that are a real problem.
There's young and rambunctious treants instead of these old wise ones.
Yes. They know to not start shit with Felix the Cat.
Because he will end you in seconds.
With the salesman powers.
So I guess Felix had a bag. And it's really cool.
Felix's bag must be the coolest fucking shit in the world. It must be like the fucking suit, the briefcase in fucking, oh man, what's the name of that movie? Pulp Fiction. He opens it and a golden light spews forth and everyone busts a nut. That must be the case. I'm not a huge, it's in the song. Yeah, a lot of things are in the song.
Wait, he has a bag of tricks, so is it?
I know.
Is he Doraemon?
Might you have that backwards?
Right?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Felix is super old
They're
too.
both
Doraemon,
fucking ancient. They're both
Doraemon
battling.
could have been stealing from Felix the Cat. We wouldn't know.
They're both battling in the ancient times before people roamed the earth.
Right. And copyright law didn't exist. No
God
one
bless.
could stop them.
And I know you're sitting here, Sonic the Hedgehog fans. You're like, why the fuck would I care about Felix the Cat when I can play as Sonic the Hedgehog? Well, what if I told you? Sonic the Hedgehog was designed to look like Felix the Cat. Now play this shitty game.
I mean, the game looks okay.
It's fine, honestly. Like being perfectly real. It's fine. It's aggravating to have to hit circle to jump.
Yeah,
that sucks so bad. What a terrible thing to have fucked up in your collection.
It's the easiest thing to not screw up, and you did.
Like, talk to anyone who plays retro games on an emulator ever, and you let me know what button they want to hit to jump.
Felix predates Doraemon by like 50 years.
That's what I figured.
That makes sense, yeah. Felix is ancient.
This motherfucker's older than my parents, for certain.
1919?
Uh-huh.
And the Doraemon's 1969. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That checks out.
So, this is a weird game. I would like to talk about the mechanics because they're that weird that I think it commands a respect and an interest. Okay, Bob? So follow me.
Okay.
You see those faces?
Yeah.
So we collect these faces. They seemingly may give me points, but every so often they spew milk, which gives me health. You can see.
Yeah, the heart's in the upper left. Yeah.
Uh-huh. But that slowly drains anyways, and once it hits 0, my magic trick of having a Panzer tank will disappear.
Oh no.
So, I have to keep collecting these. It's like he's it's like he's managing his blood sugar levels. And then every so often they drop a heart. And if you pick up the heart, it upgrades your transformed mode. Panzer Tank being the most ultimate Felix has ever been.
Yeah, clearly we just need to watch the old show. Obviously, he's gonna go into his tank.
Felix's big day, and it's him leveling a city. But since I'm in the Panzer already, he just gets a 1-up from grabbing it again. So there you go. That's the weirdest mechanic in this game. That didn't happen. None of you saw that.
With how literally every IP is being dredged up.
Uh-huh.
How has Felix the Cat not come back?
That is such a good question. I don't know. But yeah, you've already absorbed exactly what's going on here, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is a serviceable game. It's not like it's that terrible NES Kid Clown game.
No.
It's so much better than that.
Yeah.
Admittedly, according to that copyright on the title screen, it came out in 90-fucking-3.
Of course, look at this.
That's insane. This doesn't look like the most gorgeous NES game I've ever seen.
Felix gotta be public domain by now, right? I should hope. If he came out in 1919, he should be.
I actually do want to know when Felix the Cat will become public domain because I'm not confident enough that he is yet, but I bet he will be before we die.
Right.
And that'll be neat.
We have a wave of Kickstarters.
Undoubtedly. Versions have been public domain since 1994. That's an interesting phrasing.
Huh.
I really love everyone playing Armchair Lawyer, where they were like, you can't call your drawing of Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse. That's not Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is in public domain. And then a bunch of people went, weird, the title card, it says Mickey Mouse in Steamboat Willie. So I have chosen correctly because I came here in a Panzer tank. I don't know.
Wasn't ready for that.
I don't know how this battle goes elsewise, but as you can see, it gets obliterated. So anyways, that's Felix the Cat on NES. But you're not here just for that. Obviously, you're interested in this collection because you get 2 Felix the Cat games. Let's go ahead and check that other one out. Oh, wait, what? Was it just overreacting? Okay, it was. Somehow it detected an R2 in there. Let me go ahead and get out of here. Oh, and you can save and load. Really save? No, just save. I don't need you to really save. Really quit? Yes, absolutely. So, okay, let's try portable. Oh, it's the same jingle. Isn't that cool?
Huh.
Bob, it's the same motherfucking game. It just controls different.
Come on.
Like, you can see how I don't have, like, a smooth deceleration to my movement.
Right.
Like, I stop at a fucking time now. Were you expecting that?
No, I wasn't expecting the same exact game.
This collection's 2 of the same game?
I thought that they would be, far apart in release. But I guess there was some hype new thing for Felix in 1993? I don't know what that could have been. But I feel like that was around the same time I went to that hotel that was doing the Felix the Cat / Sonic the Hedgehog promotion. So maybe there was something.
Well, Bob, as chat was saying, some parts of Felix the Cat went public domain in 1994. So I think the hype thing was they were going to lose it next year.
Yeah, that's true.
This is a little rough, just in the scrolling and running smooth department. This is Mario Land 2, this ain't.
No, it looks nice though. This is a good looking Game Boy original game. And now I'm just like, there should have been a crossover with Felix and Doraemon. How does that not happen?
That is mystifying.
We even have the, Bruce Willis has played Doraemon.
What?
Yeah, apparently for some commercial.
How recent was that?
It was one of the last things he did.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Bob, how much would you pay for 2 copies? Felix the Cat.
Look, I wouldn't buy this, but were I to look at something and appraise its value, I say this is $15 at absolute most. That is pushing it. It should only be $10. It is one old NES game.
$25. Come on. We're going to go check out the Japanese one.
Yeah, maybe the Japanese was going to blow our minds.
Maybe it's a completely different fucking video game. Let's check it out. You know what I don't like so far, Bob? This Giving Games a Chance stream has a real fucking theme. That says Ringu. This
is really similar.
Seems Meowshi. That's pretty good.
But surely you won't upgrade into be a tank. It'll be something else. That'll be what makes it huge and different.
I become Hitler. Yeah. They're like, well, we did what was the name of that NES strategy game that was like Hitler focused? Where it's like Hitler's Ambition or something. I can't remember. But when we first found that, like 2006, we're like, what? Japan did what? What game were they playing? This is $25.
Wow.
I appreciate they didn't do a physical only release. I feel, however, that's the only way this existing makes sense even.
Yeah, I don't think anyone on Earth before they announced this would have been like, I hope Limited Run puts out a Felix the Cat collection.
I'm imagining the person now and I wish I wasn't.
Right?
Okay, let's see. Nope, still Panzer Tank.
This game seems identical.
It is.
What?
If there's been a difference.
I could absolutely understand, like, yeah, of course you want to be able to play both versions. We can sell it in all the territories. People in Japan want to read it. But trying to pretend that that's one of the 3 games, not just having a flipper you switch somewhere.
Right. They're like, well, Konami got to do it for Pomotector and Gotcha. It's like, well, Felix in Japan isn't a cool robot. So kind of not the same thing, now is it? Yeah, this game seems fine. Like, I don't know.
But I mean, now you're playing the Japanese version. It's better, right?
It's identical. Oh yeah, that's a thing you can do. You can just keep shooting them after they've died, and they'll keep bouncing them. And I don't know, like that clearly must just be an accident. There's no mechanic that can be serving, right? To just keep juggling.
Right? Probably not. Maybe it's building up some hidden score, but I don't see it going on. No, it is actually affecting your score.
Oh my god!
So that is a part of the strat to get a higher score.
That is a very slow way to build score. So, 25.
Well, surely the next collection of games won't be overpriced, right?
I think the Carbon engine is cool.
Yeah, like
I appreciate
this game's running well.
Limited run game getting more things out there. Why? Why that much? Why?
I don't get it. Why Felix the Cat? I feel like there's any number of things.
Nostalgic. That's it. That's the people have nostalgia for Felix the Cat because that's a thing from the old times. It's so crazy. It's so fucking crazy.
It's like this. It feels like this is all they could get. That's how it feels. It feels not like, oh, this is nostalgic. It feels like, no, we couldn't find anything else. No one else would give it the rights.
In your head, they went to do like a board game spin on a wheel. And then they landed on Felix the Cat instead of like move forward 3 spaces. Okay, so I didn't show you the coolest thing. You ready? I can't hit the button yet. It would be hard to have text and Felix on the screen at the same time. Boom.
Ooh. Wait, what's the screen size do for this one? No, I'm sorry. That's not native. It should be a stamp.
Smaller. 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 I wonder how hard it would be to set that up on the on the RetroTink 4K. We're playing a game off the Mister that's for the Game Boy. We just map it to the exact resolution. Man, that's the real flop swap. We should do that. Just play one game, but then I have to hit the button to make it tiny as hell. What's a good game for that? Yeah, we should call it a stream for ants.
Right.
And then the thumbnail has you and me like trying to think what's the most thematically accurate Game Boy original game. It already has to be one that's kind of small, I think. That's how you make it even funnier.
I'm trying to think of ones that are, because my primary memory of squinting to look at something on a portable is actually Game Boy Advance.
Oh.
Because it had no backlight.
Right, and the screen, if I'm not mistaken, is smaller than the original DMG Game Boy.
Yes. Right? And they released Castlevania Circle of the Moon at launch, and that had no colors.
No, it's not a bright game. It's spooky and dark. That's what it is. So, Bob, thank you, Limited Run, for letting us check out Felix the Cat for $25. I definitely wouldn't have paid $25 to try that. I assumed there would be.
I don't know why they went with the name Felix the Cat for $25, but
you know, they figured they would just show it all. Anyways, we're here to also check out Bubsy the Holy Street.
No.
We're here to check out Grandia. Bob, if you would connect your controller and hijack the PS5 so we can use your proper save.
All right, and that should have switched everything.
It did.
And yeah, save
and
it.
We told it to download.
We told it to download the
So
save.
if it didn't work, that's not on us.
Okay, everything about the special intro they made for the collection itself is hilariously weird and cheap.
Okay. I noticed we're still here. Is it waiting for a button push?
No, it is.
No
if I hit a
way.
button, it'll skip all of it.
No way. What?
That doesn't even fit in right.
We're just doing the Tim and Eric $1 billion movie intro where it's like, hold on to logos for way too long.
And what the heck is Sick Head Games? Are they real?
Their head game is sick. I expect to hear a narration that sounds like that one video's Thanos, where it's just like, he needs to give us the backstory on Grandia. Back in the 1990s, a video came along that redefined RPGs forever. Yeah, this literally has the energy of a PC game that launched in 2008 that was indie.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, that's all stunning.
You ever wonder what effect you would have on the world? No, as Aggro said, I'm very clear on what effect I have on the world. I wish I didn't, though. As I look to chat and see, I'm sickhead. So, Bob, Grandia 2 is the PS2 one, right?
Dreamcast PS2, yeah.
Okay.
But this is Grandia 1.
Oh, okay.
You know,
sorry, that menu back there, I thought you were highlighting too. I'm sorry.
No, I figured we start with one. You know, see what you shouldn't buy.
Oh, they have the border.
Yeah, they have the weird border like TikTok or something. Because they wanted to make a widescreen but couldn't figure out how.
Now they just need the voice. TikTok voice to read the dialogue in the game. Oh my God, we have to talk sub IP holder into letting us do that. No, check this out. We're gonna re-release Lufia for the Game Boy Color, but we have a great usability feature. The more broken the translation, the funnier that would be. We're here to port Breath of Fire 2 to modern platforms.
Man. Yeah, this upscale works better here than it does in other cutscenes. It still does not look great.
No, I wish nothing was over there. That looks terrible. That looks distracting when YouTube videos do it.
Right.
And it's kind of like done worse here.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Because the borders are literally blurring, but starting in a chunk of the exact same size. So you're just getting that size cut of the leftmost part of the actual image blurred and then repasted. So you're watching a thing go across multiple times.
Yeah.
That doesn't...
Yeah, no, it's bad. I love this intro and the soundtrack, though. I'm really sad they've done this to it.
Yeah, I feel like we should have done more to talk about our histories with the various games. Like, you barely touched on your history with Contra. Neither of us talked about the various Felix the Cat fanfics we've written over the years. But with Grandia here, since we have to live in the here and now, what's your history with Grandia?
I played all three of the main ones. I never played Extreme, but they're some of my favorite RPGs. They're really cool.
Grandia Extreme PS1?
It's PS2, but it was one of those super late PS2s that hardly got a release. Yeah, so I bet that's like hundreds of dollars on eBay.
I see.
Also, it's a weird dungeon crawler, not like a regular Grandia.
Yeah, I knew that, and that is pretty weird and interesting.
Part of me wants to show at the beginning of the game because then you get a back-to-back like everything looks terrible.
I mean, you feel free.
So then we could just load it after that. But yeah, we don't need to watch all of this.
As I lift up Tails and I'm like, look into the blinding light.
But this was already widescreen on the PS1, but it was in box. It was letterboxed.
Okay, so they cropped it.
So they cropped into it.
That's cool. I don't like the AI.
Yeah, they obviously did a bunch of denoise and it makes it look terrible.
Yeah, that's rotten.
Look at those human figures. Allegedly.
There's got to be a way they could have done that better.
Yeah.
There's got to be some way. Like, I know the reason they did it is because macro blocking back then was real rough.
Yeah, right after doing this last time, I booted up the PlayStation 1 ROM that you can download for PS5. Mm-hmm. It looks better.
Yeah, of course.
It still looks a little rough, but oh man, it doesn't look gooey.
Gooey's a good word.
Yeah, don't you want your videos being gooey?
For this. If I told you this was basically my first exposure to Grandia right now, how would that make you feel as a Grandia fan?
I feel like that's fully expected. I've never heard you made mention of Grandia.
Other than, hey, the Saturn version's better.
Right.
Too bad it's not in English. And then it was in English. It was like, oh, good. And then it's like, hey, people making this collection, are you releasing the Saturn version or the PS1? And they're like, it's a fusion of both. And we're like, oh, that's great. And then it wasn't.
Yeah, then it had nothing from the other version. Oh, man. So frustrating. Everything about this collection is just upsetting on my side of stuff. Just like, they have not listened to a single thing people have said to them, ever.
Yeah, well, you know, that's harder than just doing whatever you wanted to do anyway. Spiff says, Dan, you haven't played Skies of Arcadia or Grandia. Well, yeah, that's because the person who recommended Skies of Arcadia was Handsome Joe, and I couldn't trust him that it was a great RPG. He'd only ever played one other RPG, that was Super Mario RPG, and he had a Dreamcast, and no one else had a Dreamcast. So he was the perfect opportunity to either be wrong or be lying.
Right, absolutely. Now we get to see the incredible thing they've done to these sprites.
At least the portrait isn't as horribly mauled by this process.
It is real bad, though.
This one's fine.
This one's okay. If you see it next to the original, it is not fine.
Merlin, where are we now?
It is so...
It's only been a half an hour since you asked last.
It is so roughly scaling them. It looks like they're dancing.
I know. It's real bad.
Okay.
I keep telling you, Merlin, when there are no soldiers around, you should call me father.
Excuse me, but Lieutenant Lean is still here.
You look at the edges of his hair and everything. Everything's got edges.
But it's also rounded.
Yeah, it's rounded down to a weird, like, he's wearing a hat of his hair or something.
Yeah.
Part of our military plans.
Yeah, this seems like a really cool game I'm interested in right off the bat, Bob.
Yeah, this game's got incredible amounts of style, and
she's got the hair of that character from Edge Runners.
She does.
The main heroine, allegedly, even though Rebecca's right there.
Right, obviously not actually the main heroine.
Merlin, Lean.
We've assigned an elite battalion of our forces to this excavation.
Go on.
I'm sure that we'll
and I can't speed this up. You can't skip or anything.
The current time is 13:40.
If I wanted to go back, we'd have to literally turn the game off and back on.
ETA is 15.
Well, I would like to not be stuck in the opening for an RPG the entire time. We should probably do that. I feel like we got an idea of what this is like.
Sure. Yeah, you get to see how horrible the cutscenes look.
Yeah, because that was gooey, like you said.
Yes, it actually found it.
Man, that loads fast. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, no,
It's so much rougher now just seeing these sprites.
Right.
Not zoomed out insanely, and oh no. Oh, this is rough. Yeah, no, it's really bad.
God, look.
This game artistically seems like it looks really good on the PS1.
Yeah.
How's it look on the PS5? Is it good there too?
It's good. Okay. They didn't do any weird filters like this. There's also lots of neat little things. Like if I touch that, it actually starts shaking. Same with the other barrels. And yeah, this is your mom.
Wait, is that literal?
Yeah, that's literal. That's your mom.
Oh, okay. Chat said it. I don't.
Unlike Final Fantasy 13, Grandia is actually a series where moms are strong. Oh my god, dinner was ready. I didn't think that would work. And then did they have these weird, like, eating the table scenes and I can talk to whoever I want?
Funky Space Alien says this whole game looks like I didn't blink for a long time.
Yes!
That's how you want your games to look, right? Like your corneas are getting burnt in. But yeah, who wouldn't want to hear this read out by the TikTok voice for an entire game?
Okay, seconds. Didn't mean to get us locked into a dinner scene. Let's see if I can actually do something else.
It is like trying to sell me on how charming everything is.
Oh, yeah.
But it all looks so melted.
It
It's
is.
just making me sad as every second passes.
They didn't even just do it to the sprite stuff. Look at the background.
Yeah,
All
no,
of
I'm
that's been
seeing it.
blurred.
Every texture.
Every texture.
It's literally, you can't look at a corner of the screen right now and see it, except for that one dodecahedron in the corner. That was really cool. But that's because there's no texture on it. It was just blue and spinning.
Oh yeah, that thing's like that I believe is 3D.
Yeah.
And that's why it doesn't look hideous.
Well, it's 3D and it has no textures.
Right.
It's just the color blue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We gotta get out of our house.
Now that is a fucking Azure Dream sounding fucking song.
Yeah, it is.
I am wondering if it's the same composer. It is that strongly Azure Dreams.
These are just save points.
Cool. I like polygons.
Yeah, polygons
I like
are cool.
rainbow
Remember
effect.
we could just be like, here's a save point. It just looks weird.
Yeah, no, it looks
glows.
like video. It looks like 3D graphics, you idiot. Ooh, we're fighting on some nerves. This is pre-rendered.
Yeah,
This is an entirely pre-rendered battlefield.
It is really weird.
That's-
I actually hadn't gotten to this yet playing this version, so I'm being astonished. I haven't seen this battle system in like 20 plus years. But yeah, you have the bar that on the bottom that tells you whose turn it is.
Okay.
So now that I'm at the act phase with that character, as they move to the right, I can do either a combo move or a critical attack. The combo attack comes out faster, but a critical attack could actually knock them back farther on the timeline.
Oh, okay. Cool. There's an energy to this song that makes me go, this is like a song we hear at a heroic moment in a Hong Kong action film. And the heroic moment could be heroic or could just be Jackie Chan's gone on a murder spree.
Right. You never know.
You never know what you're getting. Ooh, you got a trophy. Makes you want to plat this version, doesn't it?
No. Think
about it. You could have 2 platinums for Grandia 1. No one would question your love then. They questioned some other things.
Yes. Oh, right. I think this has a item system a lot like older Dragon Quest and Golden Sun and stuff, where each character has a number of items they can hold.
Okay.
Yeah, literally like, oh, yeah, this is how many he's got and how many she's got.
Man, it would be absolutely deranged if Nintendo whipped out a new Golden Sun for the Switch 2.
That would be incredible.
It would be like,
they're
okay.
like, Monolith Soft, I'm sorry. You gotta make a new Golden Sun for us.
I mean, that was my first thought, where I'm just like, that would be deranged of them to hand it to them when Camelot's right over there still.
Right, like they're still in the shed.
Unfortunate.
Oh, what's this?
This is you turning into a puzzle block.
Okay, I guess that lets me see around the environment a bit better. The compass works in a super bizarre way, because I read it on a screen. Apparently it starts spinning as you get closer to where you're going.
Okay, I guess all progress in time is controlled via magnetic fields.
I guess.
Really, can you say a cool voice line?
I get it by points. Poofy kick? Is that how you tried to spell Puffy?
Yeah, you showing
fit the full thing. Oh.
Yeah, you showed her pet Puffy.
V-slash!
V-slash!
What a cinch!
What a cinch! Okay, that's pretty fun.
There's a surprising amount of voice acting, and it's pretty charming.
I've heard other people say this, and I'm seeing it again in chat, that you can turn the smudge filter off in the PC version by deleting some files.
I thought you needed a mod. How are they so stupid?
I don't know why they won't fix it.
I don't either.
Everyone hates how this looks.
Yeah, and every single post about it on Twitter is at least a few people doing it like, why does it do this? Why
That's somewhere around 8 points. Sorry. Just the line is too strong.
Oh, whoops. I accidentally walked right back out of there. Which direction am I supposed to go? Here? Who goes there? No place for children. Don't say that. Let us in. No way. Go home. No fair. So I guess we can't actually go there yet. There's probably something I was supposed to do in the port town. But that's honestly, you've seen enough. You shouldn't play this.
Yeah, this seems rotten.
Yeah, so let's... Title S no. Yes. Wait, is there no way to back out farther? Oh, hit. I can't hit circle here.
No.
But if I hit
options, you hit options, then hit circle.
Then I can exit Grandia.
All right.
I want to see it again. Slowly fading.
I'll allow it. You know, we're basically covering 2 different games. We might as well show the title cards for. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, that is...
That's not aesthetically like Grandia at all. Why did they do it?
It looks like it should be on Harmony of Despair. Anyway. I'm gonna get a can of soda and I'll be right back. Game on.
Yeah, Grandia 2 is still really cool, but it does... I feel like it loses some of the charm of 1 with switching to not having sprites anymore. Sprites for characters. Wow, we're now in the zone of being fully 3D.
Brace yourself.
I'm just gonna load in. We're in the first dungeon area here. It's also a lot more edgy in tone. Yeah, for sure. The first game is super, like, adventure anime sort of feel to it. Man, we got spiders. Yeah, the only thing that's 2D here are these icons, so they look bad. But, you know, we're saved from the rest of the game looking bad. Do I have any dumb moves to do? Ah, yeah. Tensei can slash. Let me charge it up.
Oh, this looks way better than
Tensei can slash!
For the perspective, these are polygons. And they look really sharp.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is actually...
Oh my god.
Like a completely fine way to play this game.
This is something I strongly desire more of, and for some reason we just don't get much of. The PS2 game presented very sharp, very high res.
Yeah, and they didn't even screw up the portrait.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know.
So they literally packed something I am super interested in with one of the most upsetting things.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this soundtrack really is going for it. Okay, Bob. You know how much I love cramming our content full of useless diet bullshit.
Okay.
You ready for something truly sinister that fucking tricked me the other day? So I go to Walmart. I buy this. This is a cool little wafer thing. It's protein bar, right?
Okay.
Salted caramel, whatever. I run out. I go to a Walmart. I buy what I think is the same thing. I bought this. Same brand, same thing. Except it's not. This is the older stock. It has less protein.
What?
In between these... So after I buy this,
Okay.
I eat it, enter it in my machine, and just go, why the fuck is it lower?
How much less?
Half!
Whoa!
Yeah, no, it's like, so I got gaslit going, I swear to God, the last time I scanned this in, it said it was 20 grams of protein. What the fuck happened? And I thought I was going insane.
Protein bar is only 10 grams of protein?
I think it's 13? 13. Right, so I was just fucking confused thinking I went insane. This is awesome.
Yeah, no, this game's really cool. Did you ever change the thing to say we're now playing?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
people just need to refresh it.
Okay.
I mean, realistically, I'm not even sure I ever registered as playing Contra Operation Galuga, but maybe I did. I think they're just reading the first word in the title of the thing. So. Now you can eat twice as much, though. Wait.
No.
Wait. How do you think this works?
No.
Also, my eyes don't hurt watching this. Somebody put that on the Steam review page.
Yeah, and if I time up my attack with him hitting, it does a counter move and it does more damage.
Really?
Yeah. There's lots of cool spacing mechanics to it too. Because there is a way to actually tell them where to move the environment, and each move has a certain hit range.
So based on this song, this must be like some sort of absolutely badass late game tower that leads up to a god you're killing, right?
No, this is the first dungeon. The invade? Yeah, and then I can select where on the map I want to go to.
Ha!
There's no way I'll actually get him in time. Oh yeah! These spiders suck!
Interrupted!
Oh, he still hit though.
But it said some cool words.
Right.
That's the important thing. Yeah, we need to have a unilateral ban on crappy smudge filters.
Yeah.
Boo-boo-boo!
Oh, cool. Save point. Recover. Save. Takes a weird amount of time to save.
Oh no. The higher protein ones literally melt the second you touch them. I thought there was something weird when they didn't do that the second time I bought them, but I forgot it did it the first time, and now I've trapped myself on a stream where I didn't open my soda. I didn't pour it into that. I don't have napkins. Tails is right there. At any second, he could get covered in whatever the candy coating here is supposed to be.
Chocolate-like substance.
No, it's orange.
Oh, it's orange?
No.
Is it a creamsicle sort of
It's
flavor?
going for salted caramel.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna hit me.
Tensei can slash!
Yeah, and that, since I hit him during that, he got knocked way out.
I'm trying to think of all the, like, we should be getting Dark Cloud like this.
Yeah, for sure.
Tensei can slash!
I saw someone on Twitter today saying, when I look at Sony's current outfit, it seems impossible to me that they're the same company that made this and they just show 4 different PS1 games.
Yeah, it really does feel that way, man. It's so sad. That went off a little bit later. That would have knocked him. Ooh, he's trying to cast something. Oh man.
Oh. Yo, I loved when that happened in DBZ.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah, that should
No, guys, keep up. This is Contra. No, Felix the Cat. Come on now. That's clearly not even a cat.
kind of jazzy.
I feel like we're watching the Excel Saga. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
And if I remember right, this does have a almost Tenchi Muyo like two main female characters. One obviously Ryoko.
Looking at your character, of course.
What happened?
See, TikTok filter. We use the TikTok voice.
Oh wow, she's way more messed up than you would think. Jesus. Well, you're out of here.
Damn, she's dead.
Jeez. Oh yeah, he has a talking eagle.
Oh, that thing's on him.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ryudo, no time for sentiment. Search for the others.
Yeah, Rudo comes up and he's like, what happened? I am gonna remove all this from my fucking thumb, so I'll be back.
Can I just go back down and heal? No. Ryudo, this way. What are you doing? I was gonna go heal, so I wouldn't have to worry about that, but whatever. It's fine. This stupid door it doesn't budge. I'll look for another way in.
Fly straight into the wall. He's bloodied the same way as the girl.
Ryudo, this window. Oh man, are we gonna do some sort of cool action sequence? We've already had one action sequence where we ride him.
Oh, Jesus! Not even like the hilt of your sword, the fucking blade of it. Holy.
Eek.
Yo, these are anime designs. What is that? That's a girl. You've never seen one of those before?
Now I'm like, what is that anime that was about that? Where there's like two planets, one was the girls, one was the boys.
Chat, help us. That darkness. I know that darkness.
She has the power of a god.
There is no darkness inside of me. You can't prove it.
I forbid you.
I forbid you from proving it. I have receipts everywhere. What are you talking about?
You there. Snap out of it.
Damn it. I'm gonna save her. He was a little distracted.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Elbow her boob?
I mean, maybe they'll like darkness.
That works. Like one of those like egg tricks. Did you see that weird life hack egg trick where it's like crack the bottom but then make a hole in the top and go to blow out a boiled egg?
No. Huh.
It technically worked, but the integrity of it may be compromised.
We got trouble.
Let's ride. Man, aren't you a badass? I mean, yeah, I guess you elbowed her boob until she wasn't evil.
I guess.
Gonna go ahead and say, do not try this at home.
I like how even this Dreamcast PS2 game, he has a hook he's holding. He didn't do that with his bare hands.
Smart.
Anyway, she looks all right. I give her like 8 out of 10.
Yeah, just some bad memories. Oh, stop it. Stop it, I said. Hey, it's all right now. Hey. Is that his catchphrase? Hey.
I guess.
Where am I? She looks like she's from a different anime. In the woods near that tower.
Is she really voiced by Jennifer Hale? That's great.
Huh? Why am I in such a place? I never go outside. Look over there. We now load over there.
Right? Oh my god. Over there was fancy.
Wow.
These trying to voices? No, just not everything's voiced.
So in the old times.
This is right.
That is the power of darkness.
The Dreamcast was a gigabyte disc?
Gigabyte, not a lot.
No.
Not a lot of space. Where's everyone? Where's Tessa? You were the only survivor. Sorry. Come on, we've got to get moving. No. Is everyone? I'm going back. They must have. Hey, it is his catchphrase. Princess, the power of darkness isn't coming this way to tell us about the neighborhood bake sale. We need to leave. Are they really gone? Yeah, they're dead. You nearly didn't make it yourself. You weren't looking so hot. Never mind those wings you're sprouting. You lost to the power of darkness, man. This game is a little bit of a bummer. We're just losing to the power of darkness in the first hour or something. To the power of Valmor. You still with us, songstress? Hey, time to snap out of it. The dead won't be joining us anytime soon. You have a lot of patience for feelings.
Yes.
The ceremony has failed. All have perished. Why should I alone have lived? Why should I alone keep living? Because I've got a job to do. Now get up and get your butt in gear. You monster! You cold and feeling brute! Geohound. Cold and feeling Geo.
So about this one being edgier than the first game.
This fucking smile is killing me.
Yeah.
Somebody make that your profile picture on Discord.
Right?
You're gonna get so much.
Is Ryudo related to Orphan? He's very Orphan core.
Yeah, no, this is some real Ox anime energy. Ooh, that's a fancy grass.
Yeah, I like the edge of it where it smooths down.
Somebody shaved this grass. Looks like we've escaped. I don't think they'll follow us this far. Well, you calm down a bit? Anyway, I'll bring you back to the priest. That's what I was hired for, after all.
I'm sure he's not evil.
Oh, what? Since when are priests evil? How can you kill so indiscriminately? I'm sorry. You are doing it to protect me. Ooh. Don't worry. Part of the job. I'm just so cool.
Who did we... What?
I guess there was a mass slaughtering on the way back to town.
Right? Like, what happened? Did he attack aggressively?
My gosh. This is Contra, after all. But yeah, this is really cool. This is exactly what I would want. Why did they pack it with the worst thing in the world?
I don't know.
Why did they pack it with burning books?
Right? And how much is this collection? Is it 40? I feel like it's 40.
I know it's a chunk. I do not know how much of a chunk. I will now check.
Father Carius, I. Man, Father Carius is so cool. Look at those shades. Oh, I guess they're regular glasses. Never mind. Elena, are you the only one to make it back? Where are the others? What has happened?
$40.
$40.
Yeah, that sure is a solid theme all the way throughout this episode. That was coincidence.
Right? Like, this game is great, and this is a good way to play it. Why is it packed with some game that you should never have packed like that?
Yeah, and the PS1 ROM is $10. So it's only $50 to get Grandia 1 and 2.
Yeah, just sell this one separate. Come on.
They're saying on Steam they do.
They don't here.
I'm sure they also sell it separately on the PlayStation Store. We just didn't notice. Here, I'll go look for it.
During the ceremony, oh, Father. Oh, child.
Father.
You have said enough for now. Rest and speak on things at a later time. Well, anyway, my job here is done. You've paid me enough. I wasn't exactly the most successful bodyguard. But what the hell was that ceremony about? Mr. Ryudo, you must be tired. We shall prepare some more food for you. Come, please, come inside.
I'm not hitting.
Okay, all right. Elena, you as well.
Come inside, where we're going to hang out and eat no people and cause no apocalypses. Hey, Chris. Chris Wolfhard asks, are you a witted son? Well, we're playing the one that's good, the Grandia 2, the one with the good visuals in this HD collection. So we're winning about as much as we can, I suppose.
Yeah, that's probably the best game of the night.
Oh God, what a sentence. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah, because this is a great presentation method for a PS2 game. It seems like a decent way to do it. Too bad it's not sold separately on console. Oh boy. I can't tell you much about the ceremony, but the last I saw, and this sounds odd, Elena had grown these black wings. Anyway, we cut out of there pretty damn fast. Father, I had wings.
Hush now, Elena. You were tired. Go to your room and get some rest. Understood? Forget about the wings.
Yes, Father. Damn, she heavy.
That's just how footsteps sounded on the PS2, Dad. So the ceremony was a failure, and Elena possessed by the wings. She just had that craving for buffalo sauce that no one could
possessed, consumed! You mind filling me in, Chief? Try finishing your sentences. See, I do need to just give it an orphan-like delivery.
You were already doing that, but yeah.
It's gonna fit. It's fitting. It's fitting already.
I knew it would be dangerous. Yet, even so, we had to do it. The wings had to be sealed. The wings of Valimar. Ryudo, the wings of darkness.
What? See, if he was orphan, he would be like, what are you talking about?
Granius is the god of light, so Valimar is the devil of darkness. Long ago, the two met in battle. Was ordained.
The battle between good and evil, right? Everyone knows the fairy tale.
Valimar
the singular fairy tale about good and evil.
Valimar was defeated, yes, but not destroyed. And even now, the foul one prepares for the coming of eternal night. He's so foul.
This is new.
Valimar grows in power with each passing day, seeking to break the seal, which for a time have kept the darkness bound. Is foretold in scripture, the day of darkness is at hand. The world groans with the heaviness of Valimar's rebirth.
Fascinating.
The devil seeks again to blot out the light of Granus. Valimar will return our world to darkness, then destroy it. Sadly, even the power of our Pope, Zera
Innocentius? That is a red fucking flag!
He's definitely innocent. He didn't do anything, okay?
The grandfather Pope.
What do you mean, normal men?
Mustius not guilty.
It's not enough to ward the seals against the very darkness itself. Yet, it is the work of myself and my brethren to prevent the advent of that day when all light shall fade away. Yeah, no, it's bad. Sentius?
Father Relitigatus says that he did nothing wrong.
Were it not so, I would not have sent my daughter to that doomed ceremony.
Your daughter? Tessa.
The sealing ceremony failed. And what you say is true. Not only did it fail, but Elena has become possessed by Valimar's accursed wings as well.
What happens next?
The pieces of Valimar devour the soul of those they possess. Our dear Elena, once she is emptied, the wings will move on. On to another host. This is how Valimar feeds, gathering strength to re-enter our world. The fetters will be loosed. Step.
You ever just take one step that hard?
Ryudo, will you lend us your services again? Will you help Elena? Be her bodyguard?
Father did not kill a guy behind the Denny's in 1978.
These sad events may yet be made to work in our favor. I wish to send Elena to Granus Cathedral immediately. It is rumored that His Holiness Zara, don't talk about his last name, knows of an ancient sacrament which has the power to cleanse the soul of darkness. The rite would free Elena and shield others from the taint of evil. We may again be able to seal the wings away. Such an act would delay Valimar's return. However, those that follow darkness will not sit idly as our plans come to fruition.
I'm sorry, were you waiting for me to give a damn?
No, Ryudo. I wait for you to recognize an opportunity. For your services, you shall receive a statue of gold. It belongs to the church, but needs to outweigh vanity. I believe it would make a pretty enough prize.
Let me think about it. I can't stand God or women. See, he's very orphan core.
He is.
Oh, he pissed off God with that one. What was that?
Something's outside.
Well, the priest.
Yeah, he's moved.
Ooh.
2 wins are cool.
Ooh. I can think of something cooler.
This feels so good. I feel so free, so filled.
What kind of
with
game is this
power.
again?
Oh,
The PC indie game from 2008 boot screen's making a lot more sense now.
That girl did this? What have you done? You foul dark one. Leave at once!
What do you think you're doing, huh? What do you mean
Her
by
portrait
dark one?
and her face.
Uh-huh.
She has a fair hand with magic.
And other fair parts besides. Tell me, do I look like a dark one to you? I mean, really?
Ryudo, beware! Evil takes forms.
I remember
far
the
from
episode
foul.
of Star Ocean
Are
2
you
about her.
really one of the dark ones?
She's really small, but really pretty.
Ooh, just the sight of this place disgusts me.
Did that ever
This
happen in the
filthy
game?
statue?
I don't think
This
so.
church?
Okay, so it was literally what I suspected
scum
of.
who lives
Some
here, too.
writer was like, hey, we could get away with anything.
I remember this episode.
This was a succubus. How do you fucking forget the random episode?
I might have been passing out.
She's dangerous.
Was that bird, Colonel?
He might be.
Church. Oh, what have you done?
Now I feel better. What's the big deal? It's just a rickety old church. Now, how about I obliterate this town?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Are you out of your mind? Or are you just as sick and twisted as you look?
That sound is so loud, it's hilarious.
You're terrible. What an awful thing to say. I thought you... Well, this will tame your tongue.
She made eye contact. But yes, apparently your main character is Cam Clark, and the bird is in fact Colonel.
Good. Oh.
Well, that went better than I was expecting.
Right.
Tensei can slash!
Just like the fucking Battletoads pause screen music.
Yes.
This music's pretty good.
Yeah. No, 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 no. Got to take attention.
No!
What did
attack -2?
Okay, I thought it said act -2. I was like, does that slow me down forever?
I can't help but notice her health is not going down.
Yeah, she seems like pretty tough. See, maybe that's regular. Oh no, God.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised they got that looking accurate. Like, for being a 2D effect, they managed to make that work.
Yeah, no, that's really crazy.
That was a lot of damage. Oh my God.
Nah, you're good. You got this.
Damn it! Such intense power!
Well.
What? My head is encased in a ball of electricity.
My name is Millennia. Next time we meet, I'll make you mine.
How come all the nice ladies are named Millennia?
I'll be back.
As she flies away, your dude's just like, I hate women!
She can fight. For a girl.
Close enough.
Father, I'll take you up on your offer. I want to find out for myself just exactly what is going on.
Good. Then you need to go meet Father Not Prosecutable in this state anymore due to double jeopardy.
Do I?
Sure about that, dude. Can't find someone else.
Rudo, are you fine with this? Didn't you say that you don't like getting involved in matters of religion?
He said I'll get to meet that Pope Zera at the cathedral. I'm really into it. You can tell by my profile picture. I'm just gonna update my Facebook page. It's like Rudo is feeling aroused.
No, Rudo. I know you just met Melina, but please.
Melina? The Mortal Kombat person?
Yes.
If we could get in good with him, we could get our hands on some ungodly amounts of loot. You were just offered a statue of gold.
That's not enough. I'm not a newly hatched chick, Rudo. I suspect you have other reasons for your broad change of heart.
I hate women!
Weird catchphrase, but all right.
It's better than just yelling "hey" all the time.
That's true.
That's a bad catchphrase.
Mr. Rudo, sorry to keep you waiting. Here's your money. It's very shiny. Gold stat.
Oh.
Wow, I thought we'd get it later.
Oh, it's like.
Yeah, I guess it's a small gold statue. It's
feel
not
like more of a statuette.
Please take good care of Elena.
Thank you for your help. Shall we go? Grandis Cathedral is a bit of a hike, princess. Better leave your silk slippers behind. Sure you're up to this? I must go. My name is Elena. I do not want the others to have died in vain. Farewell, Father. Please take care.
Elena, be careful during your travels. I shall pray for your safety.
And I'll pray for the patience I'm gonna need. Being around a woman? I will not be a burden. I'm quite able to fend for myself. I don't know why I did that voice anymore for the face she was giving. So the songstress has spunk. Good, let's move. I must get to the Grandis Cathedral no matter the cost. All voice direction now completely depicted by the profile picture.
Carbo Village is the name of this town.
So many carbs. Thank you, Rebel Winter, for the 39-month sub. So, have you ever beaten this game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, strangely, I never beat Grandia 1 because I got stuck in the final dungeon. There was no way to level up.
That's not strangely with you at all. I feel like you have at least 2 to 3 stories that are that.
I feel like that's the main one.
Final Fantasy VIII? You didn't fuck yourself
that was a save getting corrupted because I was using emulator played on PC.
Which is why piracy is wrong.
I was using real discs from PS1 even.
Nope, sorry, Bob. Emulators are illegal. God frowns upon your actions here. Whoop.
But yeah, that's probably enough.
Yeah.
Grandia. I'm just gonna save the game for my own sake.
Unfortunate for Rebel Winter, who just arrived and was excited for Grandia too. But this has been going for quite some time. It's been a giant stream.
Don't ask how long.
Don't look at the screen to see how long. Don't do that. That would be rude. Oh, I accidentally wrote down how long the stream had been live instead of how long the recording had been live. I guess the VOD will just drive everyone insane. Anyway, yeah, I really wish more companies were bringing forward their PS2 games in a quality as good as this, and I wish this was separate from that horrible, horrible, horrible treatment of that PS1 Grandia.
Yeah.
You gotta still stay live for 63 hours. Okay, let's go straight into the 24-hour Tony Hawk Marathon. Let's go.
Yeah, then it'll link up perfectly. No, I'm sorry. We have to come back tomorrow so we can link it up with the next day's
Big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just start with Thug 2, you know? Want to start with the best game. And from there, go to Tony Hawk Shred. Right? God. Let's see who's live here on Twitch. I have a feeling a few people might be. This is just a theory.
Maybe. It is way earlier than we normally end, but it's still a bizarre time in the morning. So.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see.
I wonder if they'll... I don't even know who you would get to make a new Grandia. It's one of the sadder things. Like, it's such a big game just by nature being like an RPG. They could at least port Grandia 3. Like, it seems ridiculous that one's just left behind. And I'd like to play Grandia Extreme someday.
So Heck Maybe is streaming random Amiga games.
Ooh.
Holly's a really good streamer. I highly recommend people check her out because I enjoy their streams immensely. But I feel like random Amiga games are a powerful, powerful energy. Yesterday was Donk, the Samurai Duck, an Amiga platformer that was a nightmare.
It was like based on a Penny Arcade comic.
Donk, not dong. Mildly different words. Anyways, thank you all for hanging out. We'll see you in a couple of days for Big Think Dimension. Take it easy. I still have these buttons, so I'm gonna hit them.
Splish splash. I'm Creamy Zeus the pirate.
I'm nowhere near on the correct screen.
Now hold on here. This is just a misunderstanding. It's simple.
I'm listening.
You see, my new boss is a tiny airplane, and he sent a ship full of clones out here to kill you.
Just keep waving.
I'm real.